Hey beloveds, happy Monday. I am so grateful to tune in and turn on with you. I have so many amazing things to share with you, some insights, some inspiration. Hey beloved, thank you so much for tuning in. The first thing I want to talk about is, we are all experiencing something that we've never experienced before. And one of the most important things that we have to remember is this. Two things. First of all, hoarding is scarcity, fear, mindset. Hello, beloved. Thank you so much for tuning in. The second thing is community is how we are granted immunity, because we can't do this by ourselves. If we're by ourselves feeling low, feeling sad or depressed, or how am I going to get through this, we're not remembering that we live in an abundant universe. One of the biggest things that we have a bird's nest right outside, right up top of our door. I shared that on Tanya R. Gonzalez yesterday, and so it looks like the bird is about to have more babies. The thing is, she doesn't have a storehouse built next to the nest. She doesn't have anything. She's going out and she's getting food. She's going out and she's adding to the nest. She's going out and she's bringing things in. She knows that she can go out there and finds what she needs for her new babies that are being born. And what we're doing is hoarding. Hoarding is not trusting in the universe. This bird, like I said, she doesn't have a store closet for food for when her babies are coming. No, she knows that the universe will provide for her. And so one of the most important things we have to remember at this time is we are truly in this together. However, if you are in the mindset that you do not have, and are hoarding, and I'm not just talking about toilet paper here, if you are in that mindset that you are going to lose or not have, you are forgetting that we live in an abundant universe. Like I said, watching this bird go out and find what she needs, it's always there. These leaves, our earth has gone through fires, hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. The world is seeing all of this right now, and yet she knows how to bring herself back together. We do too. The thing is that we've been so disconnected from ourselves, spiritually and from each other, that we forgot that this was what it really is meant to be alive. To be alive is to connect, to commune, to converse with the universe, with each other. And so now this might feel very uncomfortable to a lot of people, but the thing is, this is the way we were meant to live. Back, our ancestors, they lived in communities, and in those communities, they brought things together. They ate together, they would feed each other together, they would solve the problems together. They would circulate their finances together, and they created something, because guess what? Our ancestors had a lot less than we have, and they still made it through. They didn't make it up, they made it through. They made it through enough for all of us to be here today. And so we have to recognize that this is a time. I'm not saying go out and spend all your money. Oh no, I'm saying be wise, be wealthy, and recognize your worth. So, of course, we have to think about the food and things, but I've been talking about living naturally and eating natural foods for a very long time. Our ancestors had farms. They were growing their own food. Many of us now don't know what to do without a microwave, right? Many of us don't know what to do without, our what we call our necessities. The time of necessities is no more. I posted this a few weeks ago, or maybe a couple of months ago. $27. If you save $27 a day, that's $10,000. So imagine the amount that you could save right now. And I'm not saying not to circulate, because we must circulate our finances to continue our communities. Shop at the local store. Shop, do what you can, create your own thing. Right now, I'm creating some oregano oil. I've been growing oregano for quite a while. I've showed my plants. I'll show you them again for the new moon. And so I've created my own oregano oil. I have my own basil. I have my own aloe to do my hair and make all my aloe treatments and things. And I've always done this. I actually remember just a few weeks ago, I did the 21 Days of Abundance on Brown Girls Who Bruja on Facebook. So go and take a peek at that, because recognizing that our abundance is not about our job. Our abundance is not about the money that we have. Our abundance is about what's in here. And I'm not talking about our intellectuality. Oh, no, no, no. I think I just just made up a word. I'm talking about our worthiness within, because we can't be wealthy in finances or in anything out there in the world if we're not wealthy within, if we don't believe in our own worth. And so, like I said, the birds, the animals, they know that they'll be fed. They'll be fed because they've been fed for centuries, for decades by the universe. The thing is, we do not trust the universe, but right now, many of us are learning the lessons that we must trust the universe, that we must trust. And the only way that we can start to trust the universe is if we learn to trust ourselves. So right now, spiritual practice is number one. So let me share with you a couple ways that you can join with me. Excuse me, I need to move this because I see the sun is beaming down on it. And so the ways that you can stay spiritually uplifted is by doing your spiritual practice. This is praying every day. This is meditating every day. This is moving your body. This is circulating your finances. Yesterday when I watched church, when I watched my spiritual center, Agape International, I still tithe, because if I believe that I don't have or will not have, that's exactly what I'm going to get back. She doesn't believe she has enough, so how's she going to get some more? Just like these birds. She's about to have, I don't even know how many eggs are in there, but she's about to have new babies, and yet she still just goes out, gets what she needs, comes back, goes out, get what she needs, and comes back. All of these birds that we hear, all of these leaves that we hear. And so I wanted to share with you what I got today from one of my other spiritual teachers. I am willing to be a grateful receiver. I just shared this also on my Facebook Live. So if we want to be a grateful receiver, guess what? That means we need to be a grateful giver. So right now, I'm giving you my time and my energy. And I have been giving my time and energy and speaking about these things for months and months and months and for years and years and years. And now is when we need it. Now many people are asking me, ooh, Tanya, what do you think this means? And I said, pray. Have you prayed? Because if you are praying, you can't be worrying. And if you're worrying, you can't be praying. You need to pick a side. Are you going to pray or are you going to worry? And that's what many of us are looking at now. This is building our spiritual muscle, giving us an opportunity to understand what spiritual practice and spirituality is. It is showing us that we are all connected. And so I've got several ways that you can connect with me. Heart Happy is our low-cost spiritual group. We meet on Fridays. We've got Tarot 2.0. Also, Tarot 2.0 is our free community on Facebook if you want to bring tarot in as a spiritual practice and not for, this is about you. This isn't about learning how to do readings for other people. This isn't about trying to get readings for free. This is about learning tarot as a spiritual practice and how you can be spiritually lifted so you can be shifted. This is a time that we are going to learn the truth about ourselves, the truth about our money, the truth about our spending, the truth about our worthiness, the truth about men, women, racism. We're going to learn the truth about everything right now. Are you ready? Are you a grateful receiver? Because to be a grateful receiver, you cannot have your hand out on this hand if you are not giving on this hand. And so that's what we'll be talking about. And this week in Heart Happy, our affirmation is this: I am willing to accept the present without judgment. I am willing to accept the present without judgment. And so I've come up with, and you guys will be so surprised, all these different things that we had already to come out for you that were already in the works, but now we're putting them out in the virtual world for everybody to have. So take a peek at the link in bio. Again, Tarot 2.0 is totally free. Heart Happy is love donation. We've got Sisters of Tarot if you want to dive in deeper to the feminine, the divine feminine energy of tarot. We also have something else really special coming up for you for those spiritual entrepreneurs, so stay tuned. Tomorrow is the new moon, a new astrological reset for each and every one of us. So I've got things coming up for you. Stay lifted, stay shifted, stay in your zone, stay in your house, and allow yourself to truly ask yourself, what do I want to see in the world? Because now is the time for us to create a new world. A new world, our communities, our sisterhood, our families, our finances. This is the time, beloveds. This is the time. And if you want to get some more spiritual soul food, go on over to Brown Girls Who Bruja on Facebook, because I did a 21 days of abundance. And this is really, and I shared books, I shared exercises, all different types of things about abundance. And I'm so grateful I did that right before this, beloved. So I am ready to focus on being abundant, just like the birds, just like the birds, just like the butterflies. You know, we've had famines, we've had droughts, we've had earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes. Butterflies still come back, the birds still come back, the trees still come back. Will we come back, beloveds? We don't know how to adapt. We don't know how to accept. We don't know how to be grateful receivers or givers. And so now's the wake-up call, beloveds. Are you awake? I love you. Until next time, beloveds, peace and blessings. I have a class to get to. I'm in school right now on every single level. I am in school, and I invite you to do the same. It's time to lift and shift this into this. And so let's do it. We're going to do it together. I can't wait to join with you again. And until next time, beloveds, know you are love. You are the light. Peace and blessings.